is that she said she doesn't want to box body positivity into not changing yourself. But girl, that is exactly what you stood for. You stood for that. You said that you should be positive about your body.
This is what I said. That's why I'm like, yo, call Trilly that. But girly pop.
Girly pop.
This is why I keep telling, bro, where are my G-boy blockers at? This is why I just had to come off and tell Miss Tan, you guys will be giving your girl, straight to Trilly. It's like, bro, what? Again, hun, for the past 6 years, her whole content is for the girly pops, some of the younger girly pops, that you shouldn't be insecure about your body, especially if you have a flat chest or any type of insecurities. This is what she's saying. For her to be putting out this rhetoric and then to just one day, once more, just this John be gone, switch, and now hun, ooh, she has personality, let me tell you. Oh, well endowed. There's a P. There sure is P's. What about the girly pops that again are still flat-chested and feeling insecure about that, hun? You are the reason that some of them are not feeling as insecure. Clearly, you were the one with the biggest insecurities. Like, yo, it is baffling to me on that. Again, that's no extra hate to Clara now. That's just like, yo, legitimately on this note, within her and body positivity, blatant hypocrisy. Stamped. Tell me I'm lying. I've been saying this. How many vids we got on Miss Dow? Too many. That's a problem. But seriously though, I've been saying the same, John. It's blatant hypocrisy. It's messed up. And she again basically went on to spit on her audience's face. It's tough. That is tough. Seriously. For the girly pops, the huns, and the babes. Of course, Trilly has once again arrived at the tea party. You can see talent thumbnail. Miss Dow. Now I thought after, quite literally, all of her escapades, whether it be the whole body positivity, the whole hypocrisy on that, the whole boob job situation, the whole recent breakup she had, everything, I thought, yeah, it'd be a while before we'd end up being, talking about the influencer girly pop, hun, for a long time. But it seems as though Trilly was incorrect, because one of the huns, Miss Kelly Scholas, we're going to get into a share more level once we get in the vid, posted a video about her. So, of course, we have to check it out. So let's not even waste no more time, because I already know Trilly yaps everything. And it will be a yap sesh, especially about the girly pop.
Girly pop.
So, let's do it. Trilly talks everything. Trilly does indeed yap everything every single time, especially about Miss Dow. Let's get right into it. Like I was saying in the intro, shout out to the hun with the love babes, Miss Kelly Scholas. You already know. We got Clara Dow. You need to heal, but so do we. Interesting. If you guys would like to watch the OG video, down in the description, first link. Share the love with the hun, Miss Kelly Scholas, like we said. And yo, let's not waste any more time. Miss Dow, she definitely does need to heal, but so do we. I'm intrigued. So let's see. Let's get right into it.
Clara, that was the internet poster girl of self-love. She built her entire platform on proudly being flat-chested, confidently feminine, and loudly rejecting society's obsession with curves and enhancements. For thousands of girls, she was just a breath of fresh air. She was a creator who made them feel like they didn't need surgery or a push-up bra to be beautiful. But then something changed. After she got cancelled, she went offline for a very short time and came back with a new breast augmentation. She
Clara Dow becomes the queen of hypocrisy after the boob job situation?
started acting different, stopped doing body positivity content, even going as far to milking her breakup for views. So in today's video, we're breaking down the rise, the shift, and possible unraveling of Clara Dow. Is this personal growth or just a rebrand? Or is Clara just another influencer who got
I don't know, like, see, what are we classifying with rebrand? Because it's like, yo, is this challenge really still working out?
caught being everything she told us not to be. With that being said, let's get into it. Hello everyone, and in today's video we're going to be talking about Clara Dow. Now, this
Hello
video
there,
is not to
hon.
be taken too seriously. Please don't go spreading negativity. The purpose of this video is for us to have a deeper conversation and look deeper into things that seem very surface level. Now, in this case, again, please be respectful when leaving your comments about Clara. She's also a human being. Please be respectful, and with that being said, said, let's get into it again. First off, who is Clara Dow? Clara Dow, born
Oh, trust. We're familiar with hun.
August 29th, 1998. She's a Vietnamese Canadian TikTok star, best known for posting videos about body positivity. Her Clara Dow account has more than 3 million followers and
No, because all you just think of immediately just body positivity for the past 6, well, would have been 7 years or whatever. Man, she just immediately hit the flip. I'm just like, every time. Pros and cons of the slops. I'm not sure. Well, con for her, pro for us, because you just start thinking of everything.
126 million likes. She also runs a YouTube channel with over 4.1 million subscribers and 3.3 billion views. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Clara Dow's social media presence is so amazing. Even till now, after all the things that have happened, her social media presence is still very, very good, and I'm going to explain later on. Before the whole drama, Clara was known as the confident, flat-chested role model. She was on everybody's body positivity mood board. She was always saying things like, you don't need surgery to be feminine, or
Yeah, listen, she really was putting out a good message, and especially, again, for the Huns that felt as though, like, you know what I'm saying, they were insecure about the testicles, the boobies, you know what I'm saying, if they were feeling like they weren't well endowed, because, again, the message she was putting out was, yo, you can still be confident, you know what I'm saying, definitely not a no cockiness beat, but you should just definitely, you know what I'm saying, be confident and not feel as, what's the name, insecure, because you still look good, hun, for the Huns out there, you already know. As always, gotta show love with the Huns, because all the babes is pretty, gorgeous, you know what I'm saying, finer than ever. But seriously though, like, generally, it would be fine if you're not, peed up. The personality isn't as crazy. That personality. We know which one truly matters though. Say it all the time. Because if it's not, we will be seeing you later. But yeah. And then, the boob job situation. So yeah, that's looking a little.
real confidence means loving your body the way it is. And for a lot of young girls, she was just that safe space. She helped people feel seen, especially those who didn't fit the curvy Instagram body mold.
And that's what I'm saying, like, Huns like Miss Coco's Crazy was corroborating that, you know what I'm saying? There was a bunch of Huns, again, in the audience, share the love, and I was saying the same thing. It's like, yo, the message Miss Dow was putting out, this is good works, this was generally, well, again, before the flip. It was generally a good message that she was doing. This is uplifting a good amount of Huns, you know, putting out the rhetoric. Duh. Be confident in yourself, babes. We don't gotta worry about all this other junk, especially not the junk of society out here pressuring Huns, you know what I'm saying, have to look a certain way or they not beautiful or whatever. Like, yeah, I ain't hearing that shit. No matter what, if your personality is, if your personality is, you definitely beautiful to Trilly. So it's like tough. Again, the personality had to be there. Because some influence, we gonna leave it there.
That's why when she got plastic surgery, it didn't feel like a personal choice. It felt more like a contradiction. Now let's talk about
very much so. It felt like blatant hypocrisy, but I'll leave it alone.
Her apology. Before we get into
Let's not, because we can't call that bullshittery an apology.
Apology. I was actually, again, the first person to make a video on Clara Dow before other bigger
sniped her
channels started picking it up. What I'm just trying to say, all in all, since I was the one that mostly gathered the information about how or the problematic things that she has done, when she first made a video after she has already gotten her breast augmentation, I was shocked. My mouth was open. I was thinking
I can't believe that shit either. It was so crazy. I remember I was just like, damn. I was just like, wow, like, this is the whole, it just baffles me. Pro, cons, and slot. This is, again, like, pro, I'm just now thinking, again, you built for the whole 6 years up until that point, you built your whole platform off of, like, body positivity, specifically off of, like, being a Hun with a super flat chest. Heads was saying ironing board, no bullying tip, but hey, again, there's nothing wrong with no ironing board Huns. Lovely. But seriously though, like, yo, you built your whole plat off of girly pops that was being able to relate to that. You know what I'm saying? You might have been feeling a bit of insecurities, the same type of jaws with having a flat chest and all this beat. And then after putting out the rhetoric, you shouldn't feel insecure for this long. I'm thinking boob job for fun. It's like, it's like, what did we expect to happen? It was done. It was done. It was over.
Fools, because what else can I say? All of a sudden, she went from this to this. I didn't even know.
It's like, what the fuck?
How that was even possible. And I was thinking, okay, she's probably just fooling us. Maybe, I don't want to assume, but let me just leave it at that. But she posted an apology. She later clarified that is what
This bullshittery was this was not. She has the worst apology out of all the influencer girly pops. Like, it's not even a question. Because she directly said, she was like, yo, listen, I'm not even going to apologize because I really don't feel like I did anything wrong. Bruh. Aww. I can't. Girly pop.
Girly pop.
It's like, girly pop, you fucked this one up. I'm gonna be honest with you, on.
wasn't an apology. She was just trying to clear things up about this video that she made. This is the video that literally ruined her entire career. The whole video was nothing short of
the eating habits vid. Ooh, that one. Let's not talk about it.
Contradiction. Every single thing that she said in that video
awful, terrible. Yeah, definitely don't listen to that rhetoric. Absolutely not. Yo, the hunter Yo, the hunter-gatherers thing still blows my fucking mind.
Bomba
Bruh. Hold on. Yo. Bomba clat wagwan.
Bomba
clat. Yo, she was really trying to say, like, yo, they gotta adopt the eating habits that heads from the hunter-gatherer times. I'm like, yo, I need y'all to understand. Again, and bro, this... Yo, I'm hoping this is gonna be one of the last vids on this down, but so I can not have to keep repeating this, y'all. But yo, if we go back all the way down to the caveman times, you don't think if your local caveman, if Oog and Ugg in the cave, you know what I'm saying, had a refrigerator plugged into the side of the rock wall because they're in a cave, and that boy could turn on and work, that they wouldn't pull some food out of that boy? I think they would, but you know why they didn't do that? Because they didn't have them Johns. Because Oog and Ugg, I'm not gonna lie, bro, it was looking like the Jurassic, bro, it looks like they was fighting dinos. They was fighting the Indominus Rex and John like that, bro. This, I'm trolling and all that, bro, you already know. But seriously, yo, hunter-gatherer times, they would had to go out and fight Johns, bro. Like, and actually fight and kill things. It's like, it's so stupid. It was like unequivocally the dumbest shit I was ever hearing. Oh, man. It was great. It really wasn't, but it was a great laugh. I couldn't believe this shit. I'm like, bro, yo, this shit was so crazy. It got me actually dying. But yo, it was just, I just couldn't believe any of this junk coming out of her mouth in this video.
Contradict everything that she has ever stood for. It's really crazy. You know, when I was watching that video, I was like, what am I watching right now? Is it Clara that is doing this?
Facts. I don't, bro, that's what I'm saying. Because with this vid, heads keep trying to say the reason that she messed up her whole career, or that they trying to blame Javi, bro, that like he tried to do all this junk to steal her clout. I'm like, I don't think so, bro. I really think she blatantly just did a flip and fucked it all up. And this was like basically the crux, but not only that, the start of this shit. Like,
and please don't get me wrong, at the end of the day, what I'm trying to say about this is that it's a different thing if, let us say, somebody that is not a body positivity creator comes online and says, oh, these are the skinny habits that keeps me skinny, or rather healthy habits that keeps me skinny. And personally, I just feel like if it's somebody that made that video but is not a body positivity creator, people wouldn't really care that much. Clara was
but her whole platform again was built off of this. And also to that, these eating habits, you know what I'm saying? Even if we didn't want to, well, not even if we, because I'm not going for that bullshittery. Because again, that disclaimer shit, like, dude, that's such plausible deniability. We know damn well, again, demographic, young, what's the name, teenage girly pops, bro. Again, fucking jits are not reading no damn disclaimer. They don't give a fuck, dude, right? They're seeing their favorite content creator up. Oh my God, she do this, she look beautiful. Okay, if I do it too, same thing. Work. It's like, bro, I'm sorry, bro. Again, that's not like they're dumb for the jits, but like this is real life how this shit is going, especially with this TikTok shit. Like, let's be for real here, right? So even off that, Joe, and then if we look at what she's saying in the vid, the hunter-gatherer takes ass. There was a take where like she was basically saying you can never snack because she thinks like heads is dead ass like fucking chowing down. I mean, bro, where are my jaws at, bro? I done ate them all. But like, bro, she thinks we're chowing down on Welch's dead ass every 5 minutes. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Don't even get me started on the portions in John. I'm like, bro, that argument was so terrible. Like, bro, it was pissing me off so freaking bad. But like, yo, for the girly pops that would potentially follow any of this rhetoric and or eating habits or advice or whatever the fuck, yeah, them Johns could be very harmful. Bro, the main worst thing besides the hunter-gatherer John was the factor of she deadass was basically saying to starve yourself.
She like, yo, man, if I feel like I ate too much or if I overstuff one day, I'm gonna slide 600 calories the next. I don't know if y'all knew, but 600 calories is like dead ass nothing. That's like maybe 5 bags of Doritos. Bro, that's not filling you up for a day. What the fuck? Like, bro, this nah. See, that's what I'm saying. Yo, it is no hate to Miss Dow. Like, as a person or whatever, their personality. But like, yo, the rhetoric in John is bad. Like, we got genuine criticism, that boy. We gotta for sure like slide her out some Johns for that. Other than that, yeah, like if you're calling her a bitch and all that shit, like yada, it's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Making fun of her body, yada yada. Like that's fucked up. Like we're not gonna do that. Never to the Huns. But I will be damned if we are not sliding out some genuine criticism. It is crazy. Like
body positivity
what?
creator, and it felt really off-putting for her to be
Like-
saying things like that, even though she said she's naturally skinny and she didn't have to do anything to remain skinny. While that
That shit was bullshittery. Again, she was starving herself.
whole video just contradicts that whole narrative she had been trying to push out for the longest time. Now I'm not trying to say that she was lying all in all, but again, it contradicts each other. It cannot even stay in the same space.
I have made multiple disclaimers in the video that it's not for people with ED, it's not for teens who are still growing, and it's not for people who are struggling with their body image or weight. These are just my personal habits, and I'm not encouraging people to follow these.
Yes, Clara.
Dude, what the fuck could you see? This is the same joke we kept saying the whole time. If that's the case, why was she posting this vid? Okay, this is what you personally do. Okay, word, then let's keep it personal. If you're posting this y'all out, obviously you think like that these personal habits, these little Jones that you do, this advice is probably gonna be helpful to others, probably, right? That's why you're sharing it? What?
I will give you the credit for doing that. You actually put quite a number of disclaimers. However, people are in fact
Like, yo, I feel that, right? But let's be for real here. These jits are not reading these fucking disclaimers. Let's be for real. Like, we're not.
trying to express how they feel about you saying that for the past 6 years you've been making content, you have been naturally skinny. You didn't have to do anything. And when you now say something like habits that keep me skinny, I'm pretty sure it doesn't go in the same like it's not even clicking. If I have habits that keep me this way, that means I'm not naturally this way.
Throughout the years, I have received so many video requests to make this video, and when I finally made it, it has caused a huge wave of criticism, which I understand. Some people say that I lie about being naturally skinny, and this video is the proof that I have to actively try to be skinny by undereating, but it's simply not true. To clarify,
Yo, again, I don't. Hun, you said like you basically deadass just don't eat the next day if you feel like you ate too much or some shit. Like that's actively making you like be skinny, you know what I mean? If you're not eating to the proportions that you should be eating like on a daily basis. What are we talking about?
I grew up in an Asian household where I ate 3 meals a day and I snacked multiple times a day. I never restricted myself with food. I never had any unhealthy relationship with food. Sometimes my
But then now you do though. Even if that's the case, like clearly now you would have, because yo, again, like yo, sliding down from a normal like 2,000 like to this, I think it's like 2,000 to 2,500 or whatever, like calories down to 600 the next day. What the fuck?
family even forced me to eat more, which I have tried to eat more, but it literally made me so uncomfortable. There was even a point that I tried to take some types of sketchy syrup to make me eat more and gain more weight, but that didn't work, and I just don't feel healthy.
Yo, what the fuck type of what she was fucking eating, like the ooze, the fucking shit from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? What the hell?
Drinking that all the time. So now, as an adult, I just listen to my body and eat when I feel like it. Most days, I eat twice per day, lunch, brunch, and dinner. Someday, once in a while, I may forget to eat because I'm busy and not eat till 7 p.m. like I said in the video.
See, I'm still so confused by that too. Because, like, what is, like, she has to clarify on forget to eat. Because what does that mean, though? Because, like, yo, I can kind of feel that in a sense of, like, yo, I be recording for mad long. And, like, I'll be hungry. But I'm not forgetting to eat. It's not like, oh, yeah, eating will skip my mind. It's like, yo, I just been recording for mad long. But after I'm done recording, I'm going to go eat or whatever. Like, I know I'm hungry. So, like, when she says, like, forget, what does this mean, though? Like, I don't...
Acknowledge that in the video it may seem like that's what I do all the time, but honestly it's not. I never said that eating 3 meals a day is unhealthy. I said that if you have to or feel the need to snack throughout the day, like every 5 or 10 minutes, and always think about
yo, her response was boxing her. No. Like, see, that's where I really do feel bad for her for. I'm like, like at least some type of sympathy, because again, the rhetoric and stuff was bad. Like, we again do have to have the genuine criticism, but I'm like, geez, hun, like, you could have avoided this so hard. I would have just kept the habits personally. I'm not gonna cap. That's why I always say I'm not any role model, no one to idolize. Never look at me and be like, yo, Trilly's this fucking god, this be all end all. No, what the fuck? Trilly's a loser. Trilly's rotting in like the boss's basement. Like, what? No.
Food. That is not healthy.
I'm just here to talk my reels.
And I think that we can all agree on that. I feel like my words were definitely taken out of context and twisted in a way
No, we got the full context there, hon.
that make me sound like an obsessive person that starve myself and promote ED.
A little bit on that too.
But I was just sharing my daily habits, and I don't encourage anyone to follow it. To me, whether you're skinny, fat, normal weight, or obese, it doesn't matter if you feel healthy and happy with yourself. You can do anything you want or eat in any way you want, and I truly fully respect that. My intention here isn't to encourage unhealthy habits, but to share my personal journey and how I've learned to listen to my body. What works for me may not be the same for everyone, and I always encourage people to do what makes them feel good, whether that means eating larger portions, eating multiple times a day, or eating smaller portion, or just eating once or twice a day. Like, it's all good. Of course, you can have your own opinion and you can think whatever you want about me. I'll just leave it here. This is not an apology because I
No! I knew it was coming soon too. Oh no.
and you can think whatever you want about me. I'll just leave it here. This is not an apology because I didn't do anything wrong. And
Oh! Oh, the nail. Oh, the nail in the coffin. The stake in the heart. Oh, hun. I think you did. Or what's the point of making all these vids? What was the point of rage baiting your audience for the past month following this? Miss Dow. This is why we always have to come back. It's like at some points, yes, I do feel some sympathy for you, hon. His bad works, and some heads, you know what I'm saying, did go out of their way to say some pretty crazy Jones about you, I'm not gonna lie. But no, truly, especially within the body positivity community, especially with the young teenage girly pops watching you on. Yeah, no, the genuine criticisms is served up for you. Especially with this. You don't feel like you've done anything wrong? Nothing to apologize for? I think you've done wrong. A little bit of a bad. Just a tiny bit, hun. Or maybe a lot. Seriously. Like...
just want to thank everyone who still understands and believes in me and still support me through this time. Thank you so much. I love you. I really, really do appreciate you. And I can't wait to show you the next version of me. Thank you. I love you. Bye.
Okay, let me just say this. When I first made that video about Clara Dow, you could see that I was somewhat uncomfortable when talking about the food part or the ED part and so on. By the way, I never assumed that Clara had an ED because I don't like to assume that somebody is going through something until they come forward and say that by themselves. I don't assume people's mental health state because I feel like that is disrespectful. I do not do that. I was also having disordered eating, and it was something that I actually did struggle for quite a while because I couldn't just bring myself to eat healthily or eat properly. It was a lot in my mind. I was so uncomfortable that I felt so bad, but at the end of the day I still felt some sort of pity for some reason. Now I know that everybody's not in this,
and that's what I'm saying, like in some efforts, like I still do feel like, you know what I'm saying, some sympathy for Miss Dow, because it's like, damn, it's still at the end, like, yo, you don't want anyone to be feeling like, you know, any type of insecurities with their bodies, especially in the type of Jones we could see with her eating habits and the rhetoric she was putting out. She definitely was potentially doing some very unhealthy, like, Jones within that, like, and you don't want to see obviously anyone go through that type of beats, especially that could be harmful physically to them, because, like, you know, duh. But at the same time, it's like, hon, we could just think a little bit more before. Yeah, we just give out this rhetoric and or press upload on the vid.
same scenario, and I'm not trying to assume for anybody, but please just make sure you see a professional regarding this. After she posted this apology video, she went on posting her regular content, but this time around something was different. Clara had, sorry, I don't like to say this, but Clara had boobs. I have to
I
say
was about to say, yeah, nah, Clara had boobies, yeah. Hun was well endowed. Hun got personality now, for sure.
For the video because I won't be able to describe it properly. It was something so different, and like I said earlier, I was shocked as to how that was even possible. Honestly, I was thinking it was a prank because she wanted to rile our audience up, but turns out it wasn't. Clara actually did get a boob job, and I was shocked. I'm pretty sure everybody was shocked that she did that. Anyway, she later explained why she did so. The first long form video she posted
I'm about to say, wait, hold on. What the fuck? People actually hate you for it. She's absolutely correct. I don't. What? This is top tier. This is exactly how you get your entire audience to fucking hate you. Correct. Like this quite literally is the best roadmap I've ever seen for this.
One of the top 3 ones for sure.
Like, I don't understand. I don't care what they think. You clearly do, because the whole point of your content was so that they could think that they were secure with their bodies.
Facts.
Oh my god! Yo, holy crap, it's pissing me off. And then you definitely care what they think because you acknowledge bulls are absolutely ratioing you in your own comments.
They were.
Yo, this, oh my god, bruh. Oh my god. This is truly rage-inducing. Like, this is actually rage-inducing. There's no way she's doing this. This is the best speed run for destroying your career I've ever seen in my life.
Definitely top 2 on that. Right after Yoko Soy Dubs.
Like, oh, she's really trying to go for the any percent. I feel it, bruh. World record run right here.
Facts. Yep. Bad optics was there. Bad optics.
about the situation is titled The Reason I Changed. And let's just say this video is quite a lot, and I took 3 pages of notes from just this video, so let's break it all down. The first thing that she addressed was the video that she made about the healthy habits that keeps her skinny.
It's all come from this video which I posted a while ago talking about my habits, the habits that make me skinny. Being skinny or thin is not really a goal, it's not really the end goal. The end goal is to be healthy. If I can be honest with you, is that before I made that video, I already knew that people would criticize me for it. They would not like it. And why did I do it? Yes, I did get a lot of requests to make that video. Like, I could choose not to make that video, but I did choose to make that video. And
Yeah, I was about to say, I would have chose not to make that video.
I think this video is gonna be long because I just want to tell you everything, tell you all about my thought process. I know that that video has offended a lot of people. I understand that, especially if you're struggling with eating, with your relationship with food. It's not a good video to watch, And with the fact that I am in the body positivity niche, or I like to say that I'm used to, because yeah, I feel like in my head there's just so many things I want to tell you, but I just don't know what to start with.
Now, the next thing that she said is that she doesn't resonate with body positivity content anymore, but she still believes in the key message that it's there to send.
And then again, this was one of the jumps I was saying, okay, that's fine, but then why don't you just keep that transparent with the audience? Why didn't you just say that, you know what I'm saying, I'm kind of moving away. Obviously, within that lost-city syndrome, avocado. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, lost to the equation, some bleed is gonna happen because obviously there's some Huns in there, you know what I'm saying? Some has that mainly in there for the body positivity content, can't even talk. But then even still to that, you're gonna shed way less than you than she did most definitely now in this scenario. Doing this, you know what I'm saying, then obviously then just being transparent and being okay, well, you know what I'm saying, I'm not really feeling the same type of rhetoric I was, you know what I'm saying, when I first started. I'm feeling different things about my body, yada yada, this, that, and the third. Bro, she could have just did that, John, instead of, again, this result, this timeline, this plot line. Yeah, this one, I don't know about this. I'd rather go back. Bro, never.
Okay, let's start with the fact that for a long time, I feel like body positivity is not my passion anymore. If you've been following me for a while, you know that I had my channel for 6 years. During those 6 years, I've been just making body positivity videos. I've been making self-love, self-care, body positivity, and especially videos about my flat chest and feeling confident with a flat chest and with a skinny body. I still believe and I deeply resonate with the message of body positivity, the core message of body positivity, which is everyone deserves love. Everyone deserves to feel love towards themselves and feel confident about their body, no matter what their body looks like. And I still truly, fully believe in that, and that's still, one of my core values.
She also said that she got bored but not tired of it, and she started gravitating gravitating towards content about fashion, beauty, and lifestyle.
So think about it. If you've been doing the same thing for 6 years, I've made over 950 videos about the same topic, essentially. And I started my YouTube channel when I was 20. When I was really young, I have grown up and become an adult with the internet, with the type of content that I create. And at any point in my whole creator journey, I was very truthful and very real with you guys. And say especially the first 4 or 5 years or so, I really put my heart and soul into this cause. I really believe in what I did, and
So for the past year.
like I said, I still believe in it now. It's just that over time, as I do a lot of the same content day after day, weeks after weeks, year after years, I get bored. Not that I get tired of it, because like I said, I believe in it, and
Yeah, she got bored. She got bored. I can't. Holy shit. Yeah, she got bored of not having boobs, y'all. That's tough.
I wholeheartedly think that everyone is equally beautiful and we all have our own essence and our own unique beauty, and that is something to celebrate. It's just that when the only thing that you talk about and the only thing that you make content about is that, which was what I did, over time, people change, and I've changed.
And one thing I find interesting was that she said she
Guys, I'm sorry, and obviously I know there's more nuance to this and way more things with her and her doing this, but at the same time, she was still the same girly pop that did say, yeah, I got a boob job for fun. As ridiculous that is. We're basically boiling this all down to, yeah, I got bored of the body positivity content because I wanted boobs. Yeah. I'm sorry. I can't.
loves to change her looks, mostly physically. That's why she dyed her hair red and then back to black. In this video, Clara said that she loved her flat chest and
See, but that's the thing though. Stuff like that is totally fine to me. Again, if the Huns want to wear jewelry, put on makeup, dye their hair, do all this type of stuff, get their nails done, get their toes done, all that type of stuff is cool. If you are basing your entire content, again, I have to say this every time, women's now, your whole content for the past 6 years off of body positivity content, and then especially to that, off of basically having a flat chest, and then you just one day now have boobies. What happened? This is great. This is pushing way past the other joke. It's Hun want to dye her hair? Cool. Shoot, me too, hun. I don't know what color I'm doing next. Y'all gotta give me some recommendations, by the way. I ain't gonna lie. I wanted to go silver, but I don't know. Anyway, sidebarring that, it's that's fine. But Hun just completely switched up her rhetoric and everything. And then after, again, doing all these different responses, there was the 2 TikToks and then that, we just came off of her apology or whatever. She still rage baited her audience. Why did she do all of this? It's dumb. I don't know. Yeah.
everybody grows, but she still adores her flat chest. And by the way, that's what she said. I'm using her words. I'm not saying flat chest as a way to degrade her. That's the words that she used. Another thing I find interesting is that she said she doesn't want to box body positivity into not changing yourself. But girl, that is exactly what you stood for. You stood for that. You said that you should be positive about your body.
This is what I said. That's why I'm like, yo, call Trilly the asshole, but girly pop.
Girly pop.
This is why I keep telling, bro, where are my G-boy blockers at? This is why I just had to come off and tell Miss Tan, you guys will be giving your girl, straight to Trilly. It's like, bro, what? Again, hun, for the past 6 years, her whole content is for the girly pops, some of the younger girly pops, that you shouldn't be insecure about your body, especially if you have a flat chest or any type of insecurities. This is what she's saying. For her to be putting out this rhetoric and then to just one day, once more, just this John be gone, switch, and now hun, ooh, she has personality, let me tell you. Oh, well endowed. There's a P. There sure is P's. What about the girly pops that again are still flat-chested and feeling insecure about that, hun? You are the reason that some of them are not feeling as insecure. Clearly, you were the one with the biggest insecurities. Like, yo, it is baffling to me on that. Again, that's no extra hate to clear it out. That's just like, yo, legitimately on this note, within her and body positivity, blatant hypocrisy. Stamped. Tell me I'm lying. I've been saying this. How many vids we got on Miss Dow? Too many. That's a problem. But seriously though, I've been saying the same, John. It's blatant hypocrisy. It's messed up. And she again basically went on to spit on her audience's face. It's tough. That is tough.
Seriously. Like, nah, but yeah, nah. Like, it's not some junk she could just shelve off. It's crazy optics. It's crazy works. Like, I'm gonna just be honest. Hey, but what do I know? What does Trilly know? Trilly don't know anything.
And you don't need to change anything to be beautiful, to feel beautiful. So why all of a sudden you're like, I don't want to box it into just being about not changing yourself? Because girl, that's exactly what you stood for. So why going back all of a sudden when you've already changed your body? Now, this is the reason people are pissed, because Clara said that she got her boob job for fun.
There's multiple ways you can show love for yourself. You can
Oh, life for nothing. Oh, life for nothing. Facts. I don't know about y'all. Again, I keep asking the girly pops. Do you ever just, get a boobie, get the boobies for fun? I don't think that's how that works. And I know for damn sure some of the Huns are not getting BBLs and shit for just fun. That shit.
show love for yourself by accepting yourself fully, everything about yourself, and don't want to change. That's all good. That's one type of self-love. There's also another type of self-love that you're like, I love myself top to bottom, inside and out. I love myself. But there's also things that I want to try to change for fun, for experimentation, for growth. And that's also a valid type of self-love, okay? Now I fully accept that and embrace that. I'm in this camp.
I don't know. I just think that's bullshit. Like, I'm sorry. I just think that's cap. It's like, what do you mean? You are one of the main heads putting out that, this growth, this crazy growth here. It's okay if you don't have that growth. It's okay if you know what I'm saying, are a little bit insecure about that growth, but you can still be confident about yourself. You were one of the main heads doing this. With what? Body positivity. With what? The boobies, hun. You flipped. What? Nah.
In this camp before I was 25, and I love that life. I love myself, how I look at the time. I love my energy at the time. There's nothing wrong, but it doesn't mean that if there's nothing wrong that I can't change,
Yay! I've never heard.
I know, it's just like, what? I just... Sure. Hun, you could be happy, but I still don't understand how you get boobs for fun. We still need to explain this. How do you get boobs for fun? What? Maybe I'm wrong. Can you not smile and be happy without boobies? And also smile and be happy with boobies? Can you still grow and change as a person without boobies? And still do that with boobies? Maybe I'm a dumbass. I don't these excuses are dog water. I'm sorry, they're dog water. I'm not going for these. Again, fun, for growth, for what? You can grow and improve and do better and put out positivity in the world, Miss Dow, without getting boobies. What? Bro, this is crazy. You know what? Whatever.
This before. Honestly, this is it.
Oh, yeah, and by the way, again, for some of the Huns that's about to be on Trilly's ass, I already know, because, it has to be like this all the time. I have to clarify it. Trilly, Trilly's never gonna beat the misogynist allegations. Yeah, Miss Dow, Hun has literally said it herself. We see it in the famous birthdays. She's 26 years old. She's allowed to do whatever she wants with her body. Her body, her choice. 18 plus, she's literally, not to be rude to her, pushing 30. Yeah, she could definitely do whatever she wants. But again, like I've said in damn near every video about Miss Dow, once more, I'm going to tell her that, sure, hun, it's your body, your choice. And you know what else is everyone's choice to have? Their opinions. So my opinion is that, again, you getting these boobies after for the past 6 years putting out certain rhetoric to tell girly pops they shouldn't have insecurities about not having boobies is very hypocritical. And I will be criticizing you for that. What? Alright, bro. What? I don't understand her. She is free to do her John and do her big one and get well endowed and get some P personality, and I am free to tell her that shit is hypocrisy. Bro, come on. What?
New thing. This is a new theory, because I've never heard anybody say that they went to change their body for fun. I've seen
I never heard that shit either.
people get tattoos for fun, or color their hair for fun, or get piercings for fun. But change your body, a boob job for fun. And one thing to keep in mind is that she also mentioned that even though she preached body positivity online, in her personal life behind the camera, she was going through quite a lot of things. People were saying things to hurt her, and she was really feeling really down in the process.
I've seen a lot of these comments recently that like, oh, I missed the old Clara. I missed your content before. And like I said, of course, like I understand that because it's why you're here. It's what makes that kind of content makes you follow me in the first place. And I am so grateful that you're here.
Yo, this is, oh my god, it's gonna make me so, bruh.
Girly pop.
Nah, I just had to just off the red. This is like the same shit that Jasmine Dan was going through, where it's like, oh yeah, you're kind of losing that relatability with your audience, and I'm like, yeah, every time they doing this, and I don't. I mean, that's why I say, bro, all the stats, all the traits are all the same.
But you also have to understand that like the type of content I was creating, and I was so pure and I was so simple. Do you know that in my own personal life at the time, what I was going through, like you don't know, right? Because I could have this image of, oh, like love yourself, I love my flat chest. I could have this very innocent, pure image online. But in my personal life, people were mistreating me, people were abusing me, and I let it happen.
Nah, and I would hate to see that for Hun. Like, yo, that's fucked up. Don't do any of that shit to the babe. This is why, like, bro, this is peas that we have to fucking stand on. But at the same time, see, this was a thing I was questioning with her too. Because, I'm gonna be honest, especially with Huns like Mr. D, I'm very, like, uncertain of, well, yeah, I'm sure there has been heads that have sent shit to you in real life, which is fucked up. But on what basis and how frequently are they doing this? Especially within regards to some of the videos that she was making, because obviously, again, her content was based off of body positivity, which within that was primarily around her, you know, not being as endowed in the testicle area, as we can see, right? So a lot of her content she was making focused and centered around that. So there's an incentive for her to make videos kind of on some POV skits, avocado, and like, yo, basically make up scenarios so that obviously she could kind of sympathy farm. Let's keep it a buck. You know what I mean? So it's like, this is where I got to question it at, but I'm obviously very sure that there's people that's definitely like commented on her body before. Let me lie, like that's not even something I would question, because yeah, there are motherfuckers like that in this world, unfucking fortunately, and fuck those niggas. But like, yo, still, hun, this does not absolve you from all the shit you've done, and this is where we need to start distinguishing.
My own personal life, I went through so much drama, so much hurt, so much trauma, and I came out of it. It's in 2023 that I had like a rebirth, like an epiphany. Like, I know when you like went back and you would see me like suddenly changing my hair from black to red, and I was literally shedding the old version of myself because...
Damn. See, fuck. That's where they always get me, bruh. I hate seeing Huns cry, but I can't go for it though, because like, yo, that's where they get you. That's how that's how you get caught up. I can't. Hun, you still done this shit. I'm not gonna lie. But it does hurt to see that.
Because I went through a lot at the time. And the red hair was like a new beginning for me. And that's when, since I had the red hair, it's so crazy because like a new hair color can kind of change your identity so much, or it's just maybe the type of person I am. And I just started, you know, loving myself more. Like truly loving and respecting myself.
Let me just say this. I understand what she's trying to say in a way. She can just come online and then make people feel better about themselves. And then in her personal life, people are making her feel bad about her body. It is definitely possible. It is not unheard of. So I do understand that part. She also said that she loved her flat chest so much that at first she was contemplating if she really wanted to do it because she just loved it that much, and she doesn't want to be known as the flat-chested girl on the internet, and she wanted to know how boobs will look on her for fun. By the second half of
See, but then again, I still think like, yo, she could have just went about it more transparent, I guess, with her audience then. Again, it's her body, her choice. Whatever she wants to do, that's her prerogative. But still, though, she had to understand that the way especially the way that she went about it, you know what I'm saying, within, like, you know, the content tip, like, that there were going to be backlash. There was going to be criticisms, you know? Like, shit, I don't
go on the internet, and she wanted to know how boobs will look on her for fun. By the second half of 2024, she
that I still think is crazy though.
felt tired of the body positivity content that she made. But when she posted the video about the healthy habits that keeps her skinny, she hasn't really come to terms with it. She hasn't really accepted the fact that she was already tired. And to her, that was her way of breaking free from the body positivity space. And finally, she said that her getting her boob job was more of like a way for her to break out of the space of not being known as the girl with the flat chest.
But she didn't, like, yo, this is where I really hate it. I still don't think, like, yo, I think that she could have did it more organically. That's what I'm saying. I think that she could have just did it more transparently. I still don't think this was the best way to go about it.
On social media.
But again, that's still my just, like, goddamn, I can't even grammar, English, nothing. That's still just my opinion on it.
And you know what? Valid. Some people can actually change their content style, the way they want to make content. However,
Yes, I agree. No, I fully agree. No, I agree on this even more than a sense of just on a personal matter. Like, at some point, you're going to kind of have to innovate, because if you don't, like, you're just going to fall off. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's even true for, like, everybody, bro. Shoot, that's probably going to be true for Trilly, so let's hope Trilly doesn't fall off. Probably fucking and slop tubers, shitty ass content, whatever. Anyway, but like, yo, for Miss Dow, seriously, like, again, if she did not, like, if she wasn't feeling the same way she was about the whole body positivity narrative and the whole movement and all that, that's fine. That's her prerogative. I'm just saying, as far as her trying, again, going about that and clarifying it and being more transparent with her audience, she could have did that a better way to where she didn't bleed a lot of them. I'm trying to tell y'all, like, you know, like, it could have went so much more better for her. Like,
I do understand the two sides of this. Clara is saying that she did it for fun and she didn't want to be boxed in the body positivity space. And other people are saying that, but you made body positivity content. I'm pretty sure, and I'm still going to stand by my word right now, Clara could have just stopped posting body positivity content. Obviously, there are some people that would miss that her content, but then
this is also what I'm saying too. Like, yo, like, this is all there is to say. Like, yo, she could have either one, yeah, like Miss Kelly goes to saying, just stop posting about it. What, like, just as a whole. Two, just directly said, okay, like, listen, this is how I'm feeling about body positivity. Like, there's obviously gonna be heads that's gonna get backlash or whatever. But yo, she kept it peace, transparent. I would respect that way more. And then there's three, just doing what she did. Okay, I got boobs now. Literally, that's just it. And then goes on to proceed to reach her own audience. I'm like, bro, what? Like, bro, that's we pulling the iDubbbz with the 100% like worst optical decision to make. What are we doing?
because she's no longer interested in it. Honestly, she could have just posted the content like that, even though it didn't perform well. When you build your platform on empowering girls to love themselves naturally and then pivot without warning, do people not have the right to feel
This is exactly what I'm saying. Oh my god.
betrayed? First off, I want to give Clara the credit that she deserves for making a lot of girls and women comfortable in their flat chest. Good job,
Exactly.
Clara. You really did a good job. And you know something about this, when you bring something to the internet, automatically it's no longer a private situation. Every person that watches that video will automatically have an opinion regarding it. That's just the way it is. She literally changed to the thing that
That's just like everything in life, like, because yeah, people like, just this is what I always say, like, there's no such thing as a perfect person, because everyone's gonna feel a different way about something. Like, there should never be a joke where somebody or like feel like the exact same way about some shit. Not even like, and obviously there's nuances to that too. Like, duh, like, yo, maybe if you say 2 + 2 is 4, like, yeah, bro, duh, we're both gonna feel the same exact way. The answer is 4. Like, but you know what I mean? Like, yo, people should have a little bit of nuance in their own like perspective of Johns. You know what I mean? Like, bro, because if you are not having that in the same exact John, same exact rhetoric, fucking Hassan, it's like echo chamber shit. Then we don't want that, John. But like, again, just the whole situation with Miss Dow. There's just so many things to it.
she encouraged people not to do. It feels like betrayal because in a way it is betrayal. And again, I'll say it again and again. I really do feel bad for her that she had to go through this part for fun. Like, really, for fun? Clara was a boy.
I still don't, like, I don't believe her on the factor of her saying it was for fun. I truly do just believe, like, listen, she was the biggest projector of the insecurity. And that, again, who am I to tell her what insecurity she had? But like, that's just my opinion. Like, I really do think, like, yeah, no, it was eating at her for a long time, and since she was making her content based around her, again, not feeling as well endowed, being flat chested and all that, it was really eating at her. She just truly, really did not want to be the flat chested girl anymore. So she hit her tipping point. She hit her fucking fucking volcano explosion moment. And yeah, here we are. I truly think that's just what it was.
Body positivity content creator for 6 years. 6 good years. That is impressive. And I understand that a lot of people, it felt like she was just doing body positivity content to make money. Just to put this out there, 93% of my viewers are...
I wouldn't say like it was all a grift, but like, this is the thing with YouTube and like just making content in general. Like, at first, for like literally 90% of YouTubers, bro, it starts off as like a hobby, fucker, I'm doing this shit for fun. And the minute you start making like 4 figures a month, oh yeah, it starts fucking changing, bro. You're like, yeah, I'm probably gonna do this shit for $1 a little bit now too, right? Like, my nigga, that shit. So that's why I'm like, hey, I can never really say someone is grifting unless you're like Hassan and you're fully out just fucking grifting, like the conflict and shit like that. Like then it's like, yeah, you're a fucking grifter. But like, yo, I would say for Miss Dow, I wouldn't say she's really beating that too, FD.
Women. And all I have to say right now is love yourself, okay? Love your...
I've been saying this for the babes. That's why it's all up to the Huns. All the Huns is gorgeous, pretty, lovely in their own way. And you want to know why? Because they are themselves, baby. And yo, no one can take away someone's individual beauty. Facts. Because no one can be someone else. Facts!
Self. I know that I would not understand the struggles that other people go through to the T. Like, I won't understand the exact pain that they go through in regards to something that you're struggling with. And all I have to say is, babes, love yourself. Now let's talk about the breakup. This part,
truly gully pop.
Girly pop.
Gotta love yourself, hon. Factual.
didn't shock me at all. I wasn't even shocked when I saw this. I was just like, wow, it happened
Here we go with this. Oh, the conspiracies.
so soon. But Clara announced that she broke up with her boyfriend. Before that, she was making a few videos here and there hinting that they actually did break up, but she officially addressed it.
We broke up. It happened really fast when I was in Manila. It happened.
Yo, this shit is not funny. But yo, when we were watching this show, oh my god, because all I think is just of Javi's job, bro, and holy fuck. Yo, he was smiling ear to ear, and that shit had me crying, bro. Like,
And very suddenly, I feel like
please do not show his shit,
it's
because
some kind
I'm
of
gonna
universe
be fucking
intervention,
rolling.
because I legit did not see it coming. A month ago, I thought everything is perfect, and what we had was a perfect relationship in every sense, and I felt.
Yeah, and I still disagree with that, because again, there's no such thing as perfect, but the perfect relationship doesn't end.
So loved, understood, and respected throughout my relationship. Thought we were aligned on what we want for the future, our values,
I don't think y'all were, hon.
and everything, but it seemed like we don't, and I went through a tough time, trying to figure things out, and we both tried to make it work, but I think at this moment, we realized that we have to let each other go, because if we keep staying together, we will hold each other back from actually achieving and experiencing what we want for ourselves.
Yeah, that's like, yo, I'm telling you that, like, on a real sense tip, like, all jealous aside from Miss Doubt, like, yeah, that's a thing of relationships, bro. That's why I always say people, like, bro, people really, like, don't want love, because there's a whole lot of, like, way more nuance that go into this jump, bro. People just want all the good moments and all, like, the stuff they see on socials, the cuddling, the cute Jones, but, like, what about when it gets time for, like, yeah, bro, like, I want this for my life and you want this, and it John don't really align, so what are we gonna do? We really claim to love each other, but this John, no matter how much we try to compromise, not gonna work out. And there's a whole bunch of Jones like this that people do not want to talk about. Bombaklad wagwan.
Bombaklad!
And it's tough. It sure is. I ain't gonna lie. My head's gonna start adulting, at least at some point. I fucking hope.
And I think I have learned so much after this relationship. I have learned to truly love someone unconditionally, and
it had conditions, clearly.
I will always be grateful to Javi for teaching me unconditional love. He has
Nope, again, it had conditions.
always given me the most unconditional love, and he's an amazing person. We just not aligned on what we want, and I think that's what's
Yeah. And that shit does suck. No, genuinely.
sad about it. Sometimes when I think about it, but I'm doing okay. Like I said, it was really tough at time, and I did have to take a lot of time out from social media to sort through my emotions. But right now, I think I'm okay. And I guess it was one of the hardest chores that I have to make this year. And I guess right now, I just want to focus on myself, on healing, on living my best life, and keep choosing myself over and over again. And I also think that's what unconditional love is like, that you can love each other from afar.
Okay. It would still have conditions. Excuse me. But yeah, no, that still would be conditional, considering the condition was staying together. Because you're not together.
And I just feel like whenever I miss him, I'll just send him love and blessings, and I wish him nothing but the best. I'm so proud of us and what we built together, and I'm also excited to see what we will build when we're not together. And I'm so excited for both of us for this next chapter, and thank you so much for supporting us. He's the first boyfriend that I posted publicly, and it's also the first breakup that I go through publicly, so yeah. I hope you can give us both grace during this time. Like I said, there's no villain, there's no, victims, there's
I am so glad you said that, but I'll let you finish, Miss Dow.
no one was at fault. We simply just wanted different things at this point in our life. And we still love each other. We still wish each other the best. And yeah.
And let me tell you, when I was watching this video,
Hold on.
I just felt
Before Miss Scholas goes, Miss Kelly Scholas, I got a question for Miss Dow. Because she posted like a ton of Instagram junk. She had like the poll junk where you can ask her questions. She was answering all that jazz. And like she was really seeming sad, like like she was going over all the different Jones that was going on with Javi, all those different beats. Miss Dow, hot girl summer. How down? How sad? You know what? I'll leave it alone.
so bad for Clara. I didn't even know how to even process my emotions at that point. She looked so broken and she looked so weak, and she was literally on the verge of tears. So I really do feel bad for her. According to her, the reason they went their separate ways or they broke up is because they did no longer align on their goals and they wanted different things in life, which
Nah, that's the true joke. Like that, I'm not taking away from the situation because that is something that, bro, a lot of motherfuckers again. Y'all gonna wake the fuck up. You know what? Where my G-Boy blockers? It don't matter. It don't matter if you a jit. It don't matter if you an adult. It don't matter if you older than me in this job. I'm not even gonna care. Like, bro, I don't even care. This for everybody, bro. A lot of heads are gonna go through this within their relationships and all that, bro. Y'all lives, the Jones y'all want to do with y'all lives, the goals, the dreams that you have are probably not going to align. I'm not gonna cap, and it just be like that. I'm not saying you gotta go out of your way to find someone that exactly fits your life goals and needs and all this type of beat. Listen, life be what it be. I'm not gonna lie. But I suggest, instead of just focusing on, oh, he's gotta be this tall, oh, she's gotta be this, yo, you start finding people, yeah, like, we gonna do our P's, we gonna make sure we gonna lift each other up, we gonna, you means, because everybody else is worried about all this other bullshittery, and this is where it really fucks them up. Bad. bad. Like, yo, I'm trying to tell you, bro. I'm just so tired of these bulls these days claiming that they want love. I'm just like, bro, like, just such liars. Like, it's like so BS. Oh my god. And that's coming from the bull who will, again, die alone and never experience this jazz. For real. But, like, these heads do not want that shit.
was valid. Hello everybody, hi, Editing Kelly here. So
Hello.
I don't know what I was doing that day, but I was just casually scrolling by 4 a.m. in the morning watching YouTube videos, and I had exams the next day. But I came across this video that Clara posted explaining why exactly her and her boyfriend or her ex-boyfriend went their separate ways, and I think you should watch that video. If I wanted to break it down
Yo, I didn't even know she made that jazz.
step by step by each thing that she said, this video will probably get up to an hour, and I do not want to do that. So you can just watch
Yo, I
it if
didn't even know
you're
she made
interested
this
in
jazz.
that. And yeah, let's get back into the video. One thing I noticed in the
I'm not
first
gonna lie,
video
I'm
that I
about to
posted
watch it.
about Clara Dow, a lot of people
Y'all got to let me know. We watching that jazz?
were blaming it on her boyfriend, meaning that the reason she changed, or a lot of people think that the reason that she changed was because she started dating her boyfriend.
Yeah, I still don't agree with this. I still think it was her. I literally do not think like anything happened with this fool. If anything, I think he saw the optics getting bad for her and just dipped out.
That after she started dating him, automatically she started changing some features about her, like getting lip fillers or dyeing her hair and so on and so forth, which I don't really have anything to say to that. I don't really know if that's true or not, but that was what most people were saying in the comment section. I want you to take a wild guess. What content do you think Clara was posting after she officially announced her breakup? She started what they call breakup fishing. I don't know if that's what they call it, but she started posting multiple videos about her breakup and how she feels regarding it. And let me just tell you something right now. What I do when I'm going through quite a lot is that I take a break off the internet. I had a lot
This is what I said. Yo, she was posting all these Johns, like having bands ask her questions and answering them Johns and all that, bro. And then after that, she was posting hot girl something. Yo, oh my god, I was pissed.
of things on my plate, so I had
like,
to
yeah, bro, what the
take a break, even though I know that me taking a break can be detrimental to my growth and so on and so forth, but I just had to for myself. So a lot of people were really sympathizing with Clara, telling her to just take a break. Just take a break, girl. I understand that social media is your job and you make a lot of money from it, but take a break for your mental health. And I'm still gonna say the same thing because I take breaks even though I know that I could really really benefit from not taking a break, but as long as it affects me mentally and I don't feel good, girl, I'm taking a break. And
That's what I say all the time. I'm like, yo, I used to tell the bosses all the time, like, bro, if I don't feel like recording or if I feel burnout, I'm just not posting that day. Now, y'all know Trilly. Oh, the slop prince, baby. It's sloppy every day. So, yeah, you already know I'm going to be here for that jump. For sure. At least, maybe not soon. Y'all gonna have to let y'all know. Trilly might not be going outside. Ooh, maybe. But seriously though, like I'm always like posting right, but if I really don't feel like it that day, bro, that's what it is. I'm chilling that day.
again, I understand that people are different in this case. So I'll just say, Clara, I just hope you're doing fine. Then, coincidentally, I decided to check her boyfriend's Instagram and I found that he also break up fishes. Is that the boyfriend also does the same thing and people came for him. He made a video after they broke up and he said he's getting cancelled because of he broke up with his influencer ex.
I'm getting cancelled right now because of my breakup with my influencer ex. And regardless of how good the relationship was and how we ended with a lot of love for each other, people still have opinions. And honestly, I think it's a really important skill to be comfortable with having other people talk about you. Because I used to think my biggest fear was having people judge and talk shit. But now that it's a reality, it's honestly so freeing. It's happening in a period of my life where I've learned how to process my emotions and I've built a secure relationship with
Oh yeah, he did not give a fuck.
myself. A relationship where I choose to prioritize me. See, if there's anything I've learned from getting so much hate, is that people will judge you regardless of what you do. So I'd rather have them judge me for doing things my way instead of my lack of action. Because God forbid I choose to live my life and prioritize myself, right?
What the
Oh yeah. Nigga don't give a fuck. Yo, that nigga. Bro, see, I don't think about it, bro. When he was in his apology fit, bro, he was smiling ear to ear, boy.
does that mean? I don't get it. The girl has a name. Her name is Clara. So I don't
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I ain't gonna lie. Nah, this shit look a little crazy.
get the whole influencer ex. He would have just said my ex. It felt like he was really trying to get the attention. And then after that, he kept on posting videos like when you finally get to be yourself or when you finally get to have fun. It just felt like he was saying that now that he's no longer with Clara, he gets to have fun or be himself. Everything is just so confusing with this.
See, damn. See, this is weird. What the fuck? See, because now going off the theories, this completely debunk. Like, yo, if what he was saying was to be corroborated, this would debunk all the theories of he was controlling her and all that. Because if he wasn't allowed to be himself in the relationship or whatever, Miss Dow, you already had him in the vids on the Skinwalker time and making these like skits, whatever, Johns. See, nah, like, you know what I'm talking about? Like,
People,
nah,
I don't know if this is PR, but it really does feel like PR since they're posting the exact same videos. At this point, I don't even know what is real anymore. After
that's what I'm saying, bruh. Avocado. This Skinwalker ass shit. I'm trying to tell you, bro. It'd always be with the influence of girly pops. Unfortunately, sorry, Hans.
all the drama, Clara didn't shrink back. She did the exact opposite. She started posting thirst traps, trolling her followers, and making cheeky jokes about her boob job arc. And honestly, I don't
Yep, rage baiting him.
know where I stand on this because it feels like Clara is thriving off the negativity, like she's trolling people into talking bad about her, and it's working because she still gets
Yes, rage baiting. Hate baiting. That shit is stupid. She's gonna bleed her entire audience. Up. Just like my Blad? Bro, stupid. Battery, just like my battery was bleeding its charge. No cap. But seriously though, yeah. Like I say all the time, best example, Natalie Reynolds. Yeah. This rage baiting, hate baiting shit. Yeah, it's not gonna work. This will never work in the long term. And if you already have a pre-established audience and start doing this as your primary content, you will lose your fucking audience. Yeah. Especially, again, if you do short form primarily, which is what Ms. Dow does. Not good.
getting views, and people are still coming.
Are we editing it out, by the way? Hell no. Hell no.
Commenting the exact same thing over and over again, and girl doesn't even care. I'm kind of here for the whole villain arc, but then at the end of the day, that's what she chooses to do. I've seen a lot of people say that they only started to like Clara when she started being more unbothered and not really caring and just feeding into the trolling or even trolling her fans and making them angry. When I go through this girl's comment section, it's not even
I don't know. call Trilly the square. I'm just telling you that rage baiting shit doesn't work, and it starts getting really bad at some points, bruh. Because then you start blurring, like the creator starts blurring the lines of what's trolling and what's like, alright, yo, like you kind of being disingenuous to your audience.
People calling her out for what she did. It's just people that genuinely do not even like her. And girl, you're really strong. That's all I have to say. Again, don't go spreading negative things about Clara. You can always share your opinion without being disrespectful. For my
For sure.
final thoughts, all I have to say is, girl, I hope you're okay. Like, I hope you are really okay. And I want you to take a break again.
At the end of the day, yeah, like you would hope that like Miss Dow just is like overall getting better. It's just that, yo, I'm just staying stamped, at least again in Trilly's opinion. Cause this was kind of the same thing like the Hun Miss Coco's Crazy was saying, like, yo, Clara could have a redemption arc and all this type of beat. And I'm like, yeah, sure. I'm just saying, hey, yo, but in the body positivity niche, nah, it will no longer be in that community. So yeah, I don't know if she'll be moving into beauty or POV skits, whatever it'll be, but it won't be body positivity. That's all.
I'm not forcing you to, but taking that break is just like a breath of fresh air because you get to live among the people who genuinely love you. If I feel like my mental health is deteriorating, I take a break off social media, hang on in there. If this is the content you want to make now,
Facts.
then no problem. So I have somewhat of an exciting announcement to make. Number one, and the only one actually, I might be rebranding my content. I know sometimes it feels like my
Hey.
content is not really what it used to be. So after this video, it's gonna be like more of my last video that'll be, leading into this type of content. I'm not trying to say I'm gonna stop commentary entirely. I'm still in the commentary space, but however, I want to start making a different type of commentary content or
Ooh,
commentary video rather. Anyways, I look
interesting.
forward to it. I look forward to making more videos with y'all. A lot has been happening in my personal life, but I'm still here. Anyways, yeah.
Facts.
I
Stay
don't know. That's just my
stamped.
own 2 cents on this. Please love yourself the way you are. Please be kind. Don't go spreading negativity on Clara's
That's
page.
definitely a
Be
fact.
positive. If you want to leave a comment, also be respectful while doing so. It really mean a lot for me. You can also share your opinions on why you think otherwise or why you don't really agree with what I said. Anyways, that's all for this video, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next one.
The
Bye.
24-karat gold liberator. But yo, y'all already know, of course. Shout out to Hun, the lover babes, Miss Kelly Scholas. That's all. That was, Clara Dow. You need to heal. But so do we. Of course, if you guys would like to watch the OG video made by the OG creator, the Hun that's really cooking up, Miss Kelly Scholas, that'll be down in the description. First link and sure to love it, Hun. But final opinions and conjecture, no, seriously. Again, I do on some efforts, like, I'm saying, agree with the Hun Miss Kelly Scholas, and then obviously may disagree in others. But on the main whole part, I do obviously agree on the factor of, well, yeah, at the end of the day, you want the Hun Miss Dow, to overall do better and probably, have a better change in her patterns of behavior and start putting out more positive rhetoric and hopefully, even with the whole thing of her breakup, obviously do better on that front because even when we were covering that part, I do love and don't want people to go through heartbreak and all that. So on that factor, I can still feel sympathy for Miss Dow. But on the effect of body positivity and everything she has done on that, I'm sorry to say, listen, if Hun has a redemption arc and continues to do well with her content and the Law City equation, the bleed doesn't hit her that hefty, cool. But in my personal opinion, again, and if you're Frank, who is truly to speak, especially on the factor in on the voice of the Huns, because again, who the fuck is Trilly? But like in my personal opinion, if I was, one of the Huns, letting Miss Dow slide back into the body positivity community after sneaking him like this, it's like, how do you really trust her on that after? I don't know. But again, that opinion's up to everyone. But again. Sidebarring that, you would just hope that Miss Dow in the future, just puts out better rhetoric, puts out some actual positivity. That would be just excellent, or at least positivity again before she made her little switch. But yes, again, other than that, shout out and show the love with the Hun Miss Kelly Scholas once more, and I'll be catching y'all on the flip, baby. Peace.